Welcome back, folks. As you can see here, I've got Ginger Boom up to level 16, and we are going to check our achievements, and becoming a hero is now available. So it is level locked. You need to hit 16 in order to unlock it here in the achievements or the hero's journey window, and it tells you what quests you need to do. Now, I guess what you could do is look up becoming a hero on Alakazam even before you hit 16 and just start doing these quests, because I don't think the individual quests are locked at 16. And we'll go check that now. We got to talk to Farmer Lizzie and Farmer Josen. So let's look for them. I think they're in the inn, which if you look here, that's the Jade Dragon Den right there. So we're going to go down here. I think they're on the last door to the right. I've done these before. That's why I remember some of this stuff. Right there, yeah. So you see, you can actually start at 15. You don't need to wait till 16. 16 is just until it opens up on here, I guess. I don't know. So let's talk to them both and see if we can get a quest from both of them. My voice seems to be a little bad today. I apologize for that. There's, only so much I can do about my voice. I wish I had a better one, honestly. All right, so here we go. Reclaim the farm, accept. And he gave me a little pouch. So whenever you get things like this from a quest giver, you need to hang on to it because it's going to be crucial to complete the quest. And this is a bag of seeds. I also said keepsake to the guy, and it's giving me a quest called Locked Up Locket. So I'm going to hit accept for that too. So we got 4 quests between the two of them. And you see it here on my quest overlay window, and we'll start getting those done. I'm going to tell you a couple of things that I did off camera that you can do that may help improve your gaming experience. One thing that I did is I made this macro here, and if you ever want to make a macro, I'll show you how it's done. You need to go to your actions window here. I always have to move it because it's behind the image of me there in the corner. You want to click on this last tab where it says socials page, and then you want to click on these arrows until you find a blank macro. Then you want to right click on that macro, and then you type in whatever you want. One example could be /pet attack, which will send your pet in to attack somebody. And maybe you also want to cast a spell at the same time. So you might put in, I don't know, maybe you want to start swinging as well, like swinging your weapon. So you could put /attack on. That will activate auto attack. And then the last one will have it cast a spell /cast 2. And we'll say this is called attack. We could change it to a different color. We'll hit accept. And now you see attack is over here. To bring it down to your bar, you just left click and hold until it turns into a square button. And then you can put it anywhere you want to here on your list of buttons over here, right? So we'll move that back there. Another thing that you can do, which is actually pretty cool, if you right click and hold, you'll see this little menu show up, and you can assign an icon to your button. So left click on assign icon, and we'll move this up here a little bit. And you see there's all these spell icons and the like, that is, you can assign it to that button. So let's say we'll go for something simple and something that looks like it might mean attack. How about this sword here with the red, right? We'll click on that and you see it changed the icon up here, and we'll hit accept. Hit accept, and now you see here my attack button has the red sword, but it also still has the text as well. So if you wanted to maybe remove the text and just have the icon, you can erase the social name and hit accept, and there it's just the button. But honestly, I would rather have it say attack, just in case I forget what it was and I want more than just the little sword icon. Another thing that you can do, you can add comments to each command. So after whatever command you've written, if you put a semicolon and then whatever note you want to say, this means it tells pet to attack, which is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm doing this as an example. Semicolon activates auto attack. That way, if you look at this later, you will know what each thing does. This becomes especially handy when you're level 51 plus and you're using alternate abilities, because those can be tricky to remember because there's so many of them. And here we'll do semicolon cast spell slot 2. Or I could say the name of the spell or whatever I want to, but that's how I'm going to leave it for now. And we'll test this button just to make sure that I actually have it correct. But we're going to attack. Another thing that I did do that we want to undo is I sent my mercenary to go away. Not dismissed them, but I suspended them. So to unsuspend, we're going to click on unsuspend here, and there they are. So you always want to make sure you unsuspend your mercenary if they've been suspended, so you have them, because once you start fighting something, you won't be able to unsuspend until the fight is over. So that is an important thing to remember. Let me get my pet healing spell up. Right, I was talking about some things that I did while I was not filming, right? And one of them was this macro here. And I did want to talk about this a little bit before I continued. You will see it says pause 55, comma, / cast 8. And it says it 5 times. And I called it spell practice. That is because I'm using this last slot here to cast a spell 5 times. If you open up your inventory, you click on skills, you'll see here that you have skill ratings. Like abjuration is at 83 out of 85. That is because I practiced it. And abjuration is the skill that you need to cast your armor spells. One suggestion I say, especially for new players, especially on Throne of Eye, because there's a permanent XP bonus, you usually level up faster than your skills do. So sometime when you're not ready to commit to actually really playing the game, but say you can open the game and click on a couple of buttons now and then, you make this spell practice, you click on it, and you see here it's casting my shielding, and always use the lowest level spell for that skill. See, abjuration went up to 84. I'm going to be maxed here in a second. There we go, it's at 85 now. And then once you max it out, or just get it high enough to where you're satisfied, you can remove that spell gem and you can replace it with something else. One would be like True North. Okay, it's kind of a long cast time, even though it's the lowest level spell. But I'm gonna go See and Viz. It's a level 16 spell, I think, right? Level 16. Yeah, so that's going to use a lot more mana, but I'll cast that on myself a few times, and you'll see that's, I think, Divination, right? That's over here. Divination. Well, that's maxed out too. That's at 85. I did practice these a lot. Trying to see if there's anything else. Conjuration is at 80 out of 85. So you can get Conjuration up during battle easy enough by using the Shock of Blades. But if you wanted to, you can click on Create here. You could go to Utility, and you could summon Bandages. Bandages is a low-level spell, and you could just summon them a bunch of times to get your skill up. The only downside with summon Bandages is that the bandages end up on your mouse, so you gotta drop them in your inventory, and this button won't work all that well for summoning, just saying. One thing that you can do, though, is if you wanted to put your summoning nuke spell, which is level 7, on here, you got to go somewhere like right here where you can fight, and you target your pet. Target your pet, because your pet's not going to attack you. And nobody's going to care that you're nuking your pet. No guard is going to come up and murder you, because they'll do that sometimes if you attack like another player, even though, you know, there's like a safety active where you can't actually harm them. I've seen players die because they were practicing a spell on another player, and the guard was like, "Oh no, you're attacking them," and they kill you. They might have gotten rid of that, but it used to be a thing. But you see, my Conjuration did go up. So that's another way to practice some of your spells. But we're gonna stop that. I just thought that, you know, was good to mention. And I'm gonna get on my highest level shielding spell now, because I want the benefit from it, right? Oh, my mercenary is passive. Let's turn it to balanced, so they buff me and the pet. All right, once you're fully buffed up from your mercenary, you're good to go. So let's head this way. I wonder if I can make the jump. Sometimes I make it and sometimes I don't, and I didn't. I lost my mount. So let's reactivate the mount. And we want to go up towards the farms here. I think we're going to be fighting the undead, the skeletons. Remove some of the undead hunting or haunting the farm. Okay, that's what we want. Kill some of the undead on the farm. Somebody's left all the loot on these, and it's worth some plat. Remember, bone chips are something that players might actually buy from you also. So just saying, that could be a thing you might want to loot. A lot of times the skulls and stuff like that are like considered cash loot, which you can sell to a merchant. So yeah, you're seeing me pick up after some newbie who didn't loot anything. There's the trinket, guys. Lizzie's trinket. So we looted that. That's part of the quest. We didn't have to kill something for that. So there. We do still need to remove the undead. Use the seeds to plant the fields. Okay. Well, the field is open, and I gotta wait for some of these undead to pop. So we're gonna right click on the seeds, and we're gonna plant in the fields here. And normally you'll see a plant pop up, but we did get 1 out of 10 there. And I know I don't have to... Oh, there we go. There's one of them that actually spawned. I don't have to move, but there's a little bit of role player in me where I want a nice row of plants, and I'm not going to do it all in the same spot because it's, hey, it's part of the game, man. Oh, look, there's a skelly. Ooh, he's a redcon, man. So he's going to be a little bit tough. What level is he anyway? He is level 20. Oh, that's pretty bad, man. He's a good 4 levels up on me. But we are beating him up. Between me and the pet, we are kicking his sorry undead ass. And my healer is keeping us alive. So it's all good. It's like we're not completely alone. There we go. And we can go back to planting our seeds here. You can always left click and make a button for your seeds if you want to. You see here, I have a little button now, and then you can get rid of it after the quest is over. It can just make it a little bit easier rather than having your inventory open. So there we go. We got 10 out of 10 seeds, and then we got to return to the farmer. And let's take out some more undead here, because it says remove some of the undead that are haunting the farm. We got 1 out of 10. We need to kill 9 more. It'll be 8 after this guy. I don't know if the undead inside this hut count as well. It might. So, oh look, malachite. We need malachite for our pets. So that's great. So you see there's undead in here. There's also a chest in here that I think might be part of the quest. I'm not sure. But we got to return the locket, return the farmer for the seeds. Help recover Lizzie's trinkets. I think the trinkets are in these chests. So I'm going to get the open button back up over here. And we don't need the seed thing anymore. To open the chests, you got to get off your mount. I don't know why. I didn't make up the rules. And here is a trinket, so I'm going to loot that. But we're getting attacked, so it's not looting. So we got to kill this guy. Good news is that the undead in the hut do seem to count towards the undead that you kill for the farm. So there we go. It's just any of the undead. Alright, so now we killed 4 and we got 1 of the trinkets. We gotta find more of the chests with the trinkets. Here's 2 undead. I hope we only get 1. Sometimes 2 will show up when they're that close together. Fortunately, they've made it easier because they're considering that people playing in this area are newbies. So don't always expect things to go so well and so easily. It gets a lot harder later on. I think there's a trinket chest in the wagon? No. I thought there was. Normally, I think there is. Oh, here's a skelly. Oh, there, in that wagon. I was looking at the wrong wagon. So we're going to go check that wagon for the trinket once this guy's down. Staying off my mount for now, just because I'll have to get off of it every time I want to open one of these chests anyway. The downside is I'm running out of mana a lot faster. Ooh, this guy's a higher level. I'm going to get on my mount for this fight. We still have some of the potions that we purchased, so let's use those. They, give us a little more mana. We haven't used any of the quested potions yet. I can never remember what they are and what each one of them does. I do know that some of these will give us mana regeneration. Some of us give us healing, or some of these give us healing. So, Yeah. Oh, look, the chest repopped. And again, I can't open it while I'm on a mount for some reason. There we go. We'll get back on. So we got 7 out of 10 skeletons. Let's go back in the hut. I think there's more trinkets in the hut. There's also more skeletons in the hut. There might even be a Jabba in the hut. I don't know. I know that was desperately bad. Oh, another trinket chest. Let's hop off the mount. Open it. Hop back on the mount. There's an upstairs area. Oh, here it is. Yeah, see, this is incline. It's going up. So we're moving up to the 2nd level. Okay, I want to try to find... There's a ramp that leads outside. There it is. And there's a chest out there. So we got to kill these 2 ogres, though. I wish I sort of had an og in this weapon that was useful against undead. That would be kind of cool. I also wish that we could use the melee ogs as casters, but you can't. Only melee types like warriors and rogues can use those. So no ogs, no damage ogs for us as casters because we have our spells. See, we're also getting skill ups on defense, evocation, one-handed blunt, all that good stuff. All right, we have all of our trinkets. Speak with farmer, return, return, return. Everything is returned now. So I'm going to take a little bit of a risk and jump off of there. And then we're going to head back. You know what? That is the wrong way. I'm headed the wrong dang way. That was towards more undead. We could just run along the wall and avoid getting attacked. Because we want to head back to town, turn in all these quests, and get our rewards. And we'll be that much closer to become a hero. Ah, it's so close. I don't know why I can't make the jump. I don't know if it's because this is a gnome, but I usually play gnomes. I don't know if the larger race characters can make the jump easier or what. Okay, not going upstairs. Sorry, that was almost a force of habit. I want to go to the Jade Dragon den, the last door on the right, and we're going to talk to our friends here. The locket. Return the locket to Joan. There we go. Hey, we leveled up. And they gave us an earring. If we didn't already have better earrings, it would be a welcome sight. So we'll hit select. I don't think this has any real value. As, again, what I have is already better. Yeah, it is better because it has a higher dex, higher intelligence, higher AC. It does have less hit points, but a little more mana. So, you know, I think we're just going to destroy it. Because, again, it has no value currently because we have something better. And the pet won't take it. I just hailed him for the other quest, and he gave me a snack. So, thank you. I got a snack. Hail the other one. And I get the reward for that. Oh, it's a range slot item. Although it's not quite as nice as my simple Scryer's figurine. But if you don't have your figurine, this would go in your range item or your range slot, and it would give you some stats. But we'll hit select, and we can destroy that too. There's no sense in hanging on to it unless you want to give it to somebody else that doesn't have anything like it. I think we also have to turn in her trinkets. Yeah, here's her stack of trinkets. You can give it just all 5 at once, hit give, and there we go. They gave us a drink that gives us +1 to wisdom, which wisdom doesn't have a whole lot of use for us, but hey, that's okay. These quests should all be checked off. They're not, but just give it time. They'll probably check off on their own. Now we want to talk to Akins. I think he's the sausage handler, so we need to go and chat with him. I think he might be... I don't know if he's on the first floor or the second floor. I think he's on the second level of the first floor. There's the brewers. And there's Akins. Akins, the sausage handler. You'll ask, Fez, it doesn't say the sausage handler on his name. But look, he clearly has sausages on the table. So he is Akins, the sausage handler. So we hail him, and he says, past and learn and things that go bump in the night. We will... oh, that's preview reward. Okay, so we have that quest. I guess he only gives 1 quest at a time. So kill 15 undead. You know, I wish I would have talked to him ahead of time, because we could have gotten his quest and their quest, the farmer's quest, at the same time. Because they're all about, you know, fighting the undead. That's my bad. I didn't think about that, and I wasted some time. We did level up to 17, so I'm going to memorize spells that I've had sitting in my bags here. And let's see. Summon Earth. What level is my current pet? 17. Okay, so chances are it's going to be the same level. So we're going to just keep the pet we have. I'm going to refresh this 1 buff. Oh, I'm really, really foolish. I forgot to cast Burnout on my pet. Burnout is a buff spell for your pet, and it makes your pet attack faster. We're going to try something here. I can hop on this and then jump. Hey, I didn't lose my mount that time. All right. So I need to kill 15 more undead. I'm just going to run up here because those guys are hunting the other undead down by the farm. I really wish I would have considered getting the Akins quest first. But you can learn from my mistakes. Instead of getting the just the 4 farmer quests, go to Akins too and get the first Akins quest, because then you can, instead of just killing 10 undead, you'll kill 15. Oh, he did not count. Okay, that sucks. Why didn't he count? Kill undead knock near the farmstead in the hollow. This guy's not an undead knock either. So I'm wondering if it's up past... Yeah, I gotta find undead knock. Not, the ogres are not counting. Yeah, see, he did not count. Alright. Skeletal ogres. Don't want them. There. A knock spirit. Alright, let's try to pull him with a spell. Oof. Going to cast a damage shield on my pet. Okay, he counted, you see. So now I don't feel so bad about not getting that quest, because it's clear to me that they are 2 different undead. Look at this. Warren Scattercloud. Simple Defiant Boots. Somebody's just not looting anything. I can give that that armor to my pet and make my pet stronger. I'm gonna hold off on giving it to him though, because I'm really close to getting new pets that will be stronger. So since I can't get the armor back from the pet, I'm gonna wait until I get my stronger pets, then I'm gonna give them the gear. Yeah, there's little stackable gems that are dropping on these guys. Fine steel dagger. There's a woven crescent robe. I don't know if it's going to be better than what I have on, but I'm going to check that here in a second. More armor. Uh-oh. So yeah, simple wrist. Where's that robe that dropped? Let's compare it to what we have. It's got better AC, better hit point, better mana. It has less stamina though, and less intelligence. I don't know, man. Let's put it on for a little bit. So let's take a look. So if you like the look of this robe, it just looks really dark. You can always put it on. It's not too much better or worse than what we had on. Fine steel weapons that drop off of these guys can be sold to any merchant for about 4 or 5 plat. So if you're a newbie, it could be worth looting the weapons and stuff that drops off of these guys. Oh, we're fighting something else here. There's a knock, another knock. We're going to get credit for him. And a lot of the armor and stuff, it would sell to a merchant. So you can always get money from merchants. There's a knock elder. Unfortunately, we're getting a little bit ambushed. These monsters, or these skeletons, are a lot more aggressive than the ones we fought in the hut. These will help. They're social, like if they see you fighting one, they'll attack. They'll assist each other. And I gotta do some healing on my pet here. Because for some reason my mercenary is not doing a whole lot of healing right now. Oh man. I want to give myself the damage shield because I'm getting hit a lot. At least my mercenary is healing me, even if they're not healing my pet that much. Alright, we hit another level. We're fighting like yellows and whites here, as far as, you know, what they consider more. We're just going to get non-stop. I'm going to be level 20 before you know it. I'm 18 now. Just this one quest, man. Because we still gotta kill another 10. And the mummified corpses, they don't count. It is attacking the healer. That is never good. You don't want to let things attack the healer too much. Because they're going to heal themselves. And then they're not going to heal you. They're going to run out of mana and they're going to die. Gotta cast a heal on my pets. Alright. Hey, that knock assassin has a shield. That might be useful. I don't know if it's going to be better than what we have, or if we can even use it. It looks just like the shield I have on, honestly. And that's probably what it is. It's probably going to be a simple Defiant shield. Instead of consigned, it'll be probably a simple Defiant. But it's attunable, so it could probably... another guy with a shield. That's funny. It can probably be given to a pet. My cleric buffs are wearing off. That's not good. Alright, let's recast the damage shield on the pet. Let's do a heal on the pet. Flame bolt this guy. Now, if you're sort of in a fight for your life, it's probably better that you hit things with spells like Flame Bolt over your Shock of Blades spell, because your fire spells are going to be your more efficient ones as far as damage and mana cost. Another thing you can do, if your cleric is getting attacked a lot, hit your cleric with a damage shield. That way, at least things that hit it will take damage. Okay. That was rough, man. I'm gonna do a little bit of a retreat here. Oof. Gonna go by the water where it's a little bit safer, you know? Let's take a look. The shield. Simple, defiant wooden shield. Simple. We got two of the same thing. That's hilarious. So if I see a caster running around, I can offer it to them. Or whatever. There's a knock assassin in those bushes. One thing we might do... Oh, if you ever see your pet diseased, if you heal it yourself, it will automatically cure diseases and poison on your pet as well. That is a benefit to your pet-only heal spell. It removes disease, poisons, and curses from your pet. I'm sitting here for a little bit because I wanted to give myself some time to recover a little bit of mana. And it also gave us time to let the cleric recast the buffs on us. And when I say us, I mean the pet and myself. Alright, we're pretty good now. I'm going to blast that knock assassin over there. We're at 7 out of 15, so we're getting close to our goal. Speaking of goals, remember guys, if you're enjoying the video, hit that like button. If you really like to support me and the channel, join the channel as a channel member. Or if you're not into joining YouTube channels, you can look at the links below this video for a link to my Patreon. Patreon patrons get perks like early access to my videos and a link to join our private Discord where we live chat all the time during our live streams. There's another Knock Elder over there. So we're at 9 out of 15. This is going to put us at 10. Let's replace Shock of Flame with something new here. Damage, fire. Ooh, Rain of Fire. Let's cast that on the guy. It's taking a minute, unfortunately. So he'll probably be dead before I can cast Rain of Fire on him. There we go. There's another Knock Soldier. I'll pull him with the blades one. And then if I send the pet in... Now, this is AoE kind of a spell. You don't want to be too close because you see all the stuff that's raining down on him. That can hit you as well. So any spell like this where it rains down and it has that orange border, you want to watch out for it. You don't want to be up close hitting him with your staff or your dagger while casting that spell because it could kill you. It will be doing damage to you as well as the monster. Now, it will not damage your pet. So that's one bonus to sending the pet in. I'm going to send the pet to this guy while I'm memorizing my spells here. Alright, we have access to a new water pet. So once the battle is over, we're going to terminate the pet. And we're gonna give him some of that armor that we've been collecting. And we're at 11. This guy's gonna make 12. Alright, he is down. So look here, this pet is level 17. It's a water pet, right? We just got access to a new water pet that is level 18. It's a level 18 spell. So we're going to tell this pet to leave. We're going to cast a new water pet. Always make sure you've got extra malachite before terminating your pet so you can summon the new one. And we left click on him and see he is level 20. So he is stronger than the previous one. And we're also going to give him some stuff that we've got. Let's see. So we've got a simple plate bracer. We can give that to him. That'll make him give him more armor. We've got some simple plate boots. Let's give him that. We can't give him that. We've got simple plate helmet. Stuff I cannot use myself. So there he is. He's got that. He's got better gear than I do now. Because I'm still wearing crude. Everything I have is crude. I don't have anything simple yet. Simple, for a heads up, simple is better than crude, guys. Shields, I think I'd rather just give him 2 weapons instead of a shield. What about the short sword? Nah. Okay. So I don't have any weapons that I can give to him right now. I can summon weapons. So we're going to summon Fang, and we're going to give him a couple of fangs. Hopefully, what I'm thinking is if we do find something better, we will be able to give it to him, and it will overwrite the fangs that he's got. I think I've done that already with a sword that I saw that we gave him, and that worked. Okay, so he's all good. If you want to find out what stuff he has, you can right-click on one of your empty buttons on your pet window, look for inventory, make it an inventory button, then select inventory, and it will list everything that he's currently using that is equipped, including the snake fangs and the armor that we gave him. So we're also going to hit him with Burnout, which is the pet buff that makes him attack faster. Gonna hit him with the damage shield. He already got buffed up by the cleric. So we're gonna target this assassin that's coming down towards us and send the pet in. We're gonna hit the guy with the rain of fire. Now the good thing about the rain of fire type spells is it doesn't follow the monster. If he runs up to you, the rain of fire is still happening behind him. So yeah, he got away from the last wave of fire, but at least it's not hitting you. Okay, there's another knock assassin over there. Hopefully I can get him without attracting the mummy. Yeah, got him all by himself. For sure, fighting these knock skeletons along the water is a lot safer. You see, I'm not getting the extra ones coming up to me. Unfortunately, my pet isn't able to taunt this guy as much right now. He is he's not keeping aggro very well. Aw, dang it, we got a stupid mummy. That's okay. I'm gonna hit myself with a damage shield in case he tries to hit me again. I am gonna cast my blades on him a little bit since I did level up a couple of times. My skill ups, I can get skill ups from it. Conjuration 99, see? Okay, just one more knock skelly is all we need. And go figure, all we got up right now are alligator. Ooh, knock soldier! That's all we need. So this water pet is going to be a lot stronger than a water pet that doesn't have all that extra armor. Just remember that. Of course, if you're really hard up on money for your character, I would suggest actually selling the armor instead of giving it to your pet. And we did get our quest reward immediately. So let's go back to the town and get the second quest from that guy. I'm going to try to cross on the water wheel again so I don't lose my mount. Yay, I did it! Having the jump button in a place where you can click on it easily does help with stuff like that. You don't jump very far in this game. Little victories, man. Gotta celebrate the little victories. That's not the room I want. I want That's not it either. It's over here. Yeah. You want the bar or whatever. The Fireheart Tavern. Fireheart Tavern. And that's where Akins the sausage handler is. So we're going to hail Akins again. And hopefully we get the second quest now. Find Gekdar's bones. Who's Gekdar? Oh, okay. This is the named dead guy at the top of Crescent Reach. So we're going to have to go up to the very top. This could be a bit of a pain in the ass. Like, it could be very difficult. Just a heads up. I may die. At least from what I remember, this guy was somewhat tough. But I know a lot more about the game now, so maybe he won't be so tough, right? So we want to head on straight back through the tattered curtain over here. I guess that's what that is. As soon as we go through here, we're going to get attacked because there's skeletons right outside the door. I managed to target one of them, and I got my pet to hit him first. So if you can do that, then, you know. Let's see if I have a better nuke to put here. Fire. Bolt of flame. Okay. Let's also see if we have a better magic base. No, it's just rain of blades. I mean, sure. Maybe we'll use rain of blades. We might need it. All right. We want to... Oh, there's the specters. Oof. Okay, we're going to go around this way. We'll attack the Crypt Walker over here. I probably shouldn't have attacked him because there's another one coming this way. But hopefully he won't attack because I don't want to have to deal with two of them at the same time. I can probably handle it. My pet is pretty strong right now. Yeah, I think I'm overreacting. All right. Let's fight this Spectre over here. Okay, there he is. My pet was sort of MIA there for a second. I think I'm far enough away so I can use these AoEs and not get hit. Alright, we got a shaded silk mask. Is that better than the mask I'm wearing? I don't know. Minor extended enhancement. What do you guys think? I don't know, because the intelligence as an intelligence caster is better. That one's got 5 more hit points. I don't know. I'll put it on for now. I'm going to try to see if I can't sneak past this one Spectre. Looks like I succeeded. There we go. Task stage completed. Kill the Ogre Chief. So we got to go up to this bedazzled throne of his and say, I am your king now. Oh, there he is. He spawned. Be gone. Free. Wrath. I think he's gonna go now or die, and he attacks you. Yeah, so you gotta talk to him before you fight him. I'm not using my AoEs because I'm too close to his ass. Gekdar, the last Ogre Chief. I don't know, man. I think there's other Ogre Chiefs. There we go. We dinged. And we finished that quest. So we get this ring. And we completed the achievement as well, becoming a hero, so we get other things. So first, let's claim this here. Okay. And it's giving us our other prizes. So click on here, becoming a hero, click on reward, and it says we get pants. How did we get the robe, though? Advanced? Special? Okay, we got special done. And that gave us Ooh, a bunch of stuff, including a robe, and the other one gave us pants. So we completed 2 achievements, man. Graduate of Crescent Reach and becoming a hero. Now, it looks like I closed the quest window. Oh no, how do I get my quest stuff? You can click on the Everquest button, click on quest, and then go down to rewards, and there you go. I'm gonna, of course, take these pants because they are better than these. Let me remove my current pants so I get the simple ones. There we go. It automatically goes on if you don't have anything on that slot. And I'll show you side-by-side comparison. It's got 6 more AC on the new ones. It's got 8 more hit points. It's got about 6 more mana. It's got more intelligence and more charisma. I'm prettier. So robe, neck, shoulders, and back. So let's take off the robe, the neck. I don't have shoulders on, and the back. And we'll hit select, and poof, we got all that awesome, awesome stuff. So now look, we're wearing a green robe that matches our drog. That was not on purpose. But you see here, 13 intelligence to the robe. It has +1 to hit point regen, +1 to mana regen. So now we're going to get hit points and mana faster. And we've got the new pants. Our jewelry has efficiency awareness. It's got like focus effects. Then we have, this one also has efficiency awareness. We have 2 earrings, and we got 2 nice rings. Mana preservation 2. That means my spells will use less mana when I cast. And this one gives me extended range 2. And this one gives me improved healing. It's the neck item, the simple Scryer's Gorget. And it will help improve the healing that I cast on my pets. If you're a healer type like a cleric, a shaman, a druid, your spells, your healing spells for anybody would be better, be improved by a little bit. So I think that is where we're going to leave this. We're going to try to sneak out of here without getting attacked a whole lot because, I don't want to level up a bunch and then have my quests be all trivial. We can wait for this guy to pass or we can attack him. I'm going to see if he's just going to try to pass us without causing problems. There we go. I was able to jump up behind him. And if I sneak past him, there we go. And this is the regular area. There's not a whole lot here that will try to jump on us. And here's the way down. So, yeah. We can sell a bunch of our loot. Go up here, try to find one of the merchants. You know what? Let's go over here where the shaman are. Because we're level 20 now. And one thing that we could do is go to this. I think it's this guy here. Sells the low level potions. I'm going to hit sell cash loot because I think a lot of this stuff is cash loot. Maybe. Let's see. Sell cash loot. Okay. The zombie flesh, the weak zombie essence, and the putrid skeleton bones was all considered cash loot. We got 4 plat for the flesh, 3 for the essence, and 4 for the bones. And then there's other things here that we could sell. The bloodstone, we don't currently need any bloodstone. The dagger, the fine steel daggers, we have a bunch of those. The farmer's rake, 5 plat for the farmer's rake. And you see, it's nothing special. You don't need it. So let's sell the rake. There's a pitchfork, that's 6 plat. There's a fingertip. It's for a quest. I don't need it right now, though. And I don't know if I'm going to end up getting the quest that would need it. So let's get rid of it. If you don't need it, oh, we got a farmer's hoe. Now, this could be very valuable because, you know, you never want to throw away a good hoe, but you can also sell it for 6 plat. So we'll just take the 6 plat right now. These, the fine steel, short sword and long sword, things like that, 5 plat. So we'll sell that. The scatter worn tunic or scatter cloud tunic for 7 plat, 9 gold. Sell that. And just all stuff that we looted, man. This ring, it doesn't have any value, so that we will just destroy it. Even the pet won't take it, so you might as well just destroy it. So there's another thing too that we can do. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to take some of this stuff that I want to keep out of this one bag. So let's say you just got this stuff that you'd like to sell. I don't even know if that'll sell, but in the bag. That's the Surefall satchel. Left click on the satchel and you could sell everything that's sellable in the satchel, and it says it's going to give you 27 plat. So just hit sell and boom. This stuff, the foul stuff, it doesn't sell, so we're going to destroy that because we don't need it. We don't currently have a quest that requires it. Always do make sure that if you don't have a quest that needs an item before you go selling it off. Zombie hearts, it's only 5 copper, but we don't need it. Fine bone chips, not to be mistaken from regular bone chips. 19 plat for them. However, it does say it's used in trade skills. So I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to do the barter, and I want to see if people are offering anything for fine bone chips. Price 20. So he's offering 1 plat more than what this guy will give me if I sell it to him. Because see, he's offering 19. He's offering 20. So guess what? I'm going to sell it to this player who's looking to buy it because I'm helping him. He's helping me. I'm getting 1 more plat than I would have. He's smart. Because, you know, some people will just right away say 50 plat, but I'm still getting more from him than I would have gotten otherwise, right? So we could check to see if anybody's buying the bear hides. Nope. What about skulls? Nope. Rawhide? Probably not. I don't think people would be buying shields. What about snake eggs? Anybody buying snake eggs? What about skeleton parts? Sullied. Oh, people are buying some of the sullied pelts for 4 plats or 1 plat. I normally hang on to those, but let's do another experiment and see here. So they're selling, you could sell it to the merchant for 4 silver or to this guy for 4 plat. Well, we'll sell it to him. There we go. And you could use that tool anytime, anywhere. Another thing, if you have a gold account, you can go into the bazaar when you're not playing the game, right? When you feel like you're not going to be playing anymore for the day, like you're ready to go to bed. Go to the bazaar, start up a trader, and sell your simple Defiant shields that you got. Because you don't need them. And there might be a player out there that wants them, right? There's another fine steel dagger. So we could sell these here, or let's see what they go for in the bazaar. There's currently none for sale in the bazaar. So yeah, somebody might be willing to buy this off of you for like 50 plat or something because nobody else is selling them. So that's just a heads up of things you could do. And the reason I came to this guy to begin with was we're going to buy some potions. Clarity potions, right? I promised I wasn't going to get a bunch of stuff from my other players, but I can buy stuff with my own plat, right? I know some of that's left over from the mount, but whatever, man. So level 20 Clarity Potion. It gives 4 mana regen every 6 seconds. So let's buy, I don't know, we'll buy 6 of those. And then Spirit. Make sure it's the level 20 ones. Yeah, level 20. And we're going to buy 6 of these. So there we go. We bought some potions. Let's sell our old ones. We don't need them anymore. They're not worth that much. And we'll make extra room in our inventory. So we make macros out of these, so they're easy access. There we go. And now, in case we start getting low on mana during a fight or whatever, we will have a few potions to help us out. So that's going to be it for this one, folks. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. We did get a lot done. We completed our hero's journey, where we did get pretty much a full set of gear now. I mean, some of it is simple, right? That's for level 5 to 20. Some of it is still crude that we got from doing the Glooming Deep stuff, but every slot except for power sources, which comes later, is occupied with something that has stats and stuff on it. You know, including we got the shoulders, and we've got the back item. We even have the belt. So all of that good stuff to help our character become stronger. Found this helpful? Leave a thumbs up. It would help me get seen by more viewers out in YouTube land. You know, it pushes it out to the algorithm. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, or become a channel member, or join my Patreon in the links below, all that good stuff. I want to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons for your support and your continued support. Those of you who have stuck with me for over a year now, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, especially you. Yeah. Watching from the toilet. That's always a valid choice. I commend you, sir. I hope everything's moving along nicely. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow. Don't forget to wipe.
Roar echoes upon the sands. The scent of rain is in the air. I'm being chased by a grizzly bear. Don't leave me now, I'm just alone, exploring the commons. I'm far from home. Courage don't come easy, if it ever comes at all. Nightmares are uneasy, one slip and you might fall. There's a way, don't run away, face your fears and join the fray. The groovy orc and bandit bob cast fireball and end this mob. I'm walking through Kitty Core at night. It's no big deal, my map is right. Oh shit, I'm rooted by a zombie.